Today I'm going to tell you an interesting story about the life of St Rita of Cascia. St Rita is also known as the patron saint of abused wives, mothers, and impossible causes. She was born in 1381 in Italy, and her baptism name was Margherita Ferri-Lotti. When she was 6 years old, she was praying and meditating before an image of Christ when a small pierced wound appeared on her forehead. This was her first stigmata which bore her union with Christ. Even as a child, she dreamed of becoming a nun, often spending hours in quiet prayer. But as was custom in those days, her parents arranged her marriage when she was just 12. Her husband, Paolo Mancini, was a man of wealth, but he had a quick temper and was often violent. Their marriage was difficult, but Rita remained patient, prayerful, and devoted. She bore him 2 sons and did everything she could to bring peace to their home. Their marriage lasted for 18 years. Over time, her gentle spirit softened her husband's heart, and he slowly changed for the better. One day, her husband had an argument with a family member and was fatally stabbed. He died, leaving her a widow. During the funeral, St. Rita gave a public pardon to her husband's murderers, but her husband's brother wanted to continue the family feud to seek honor for their Italian clan. He convinced both of her sons to avenge their father. When she discovered their intention to commit murder, she turned to God in desperate prayer, asking him to intervene. Before they could carry out their plans, both of her sons fell gravely ill. Shortly afterward, they died of a gastrointestinal disease and her family was gone. Instead of falling into despair, St. Rita turned to God and sought his divine guidance and strength. She wanted to fulfill her childhood dream to become a nun and decided to enter the Augustinian order. But she was turned away 3 times. The convent feared scandal because of her family's connection to the clan feud. According to some accounts, St. Rita was miraculously transported overnight into the convent, even though all the doors were locked. The nuns saw this as a clear sign of divine intervention, and they finally accepted her. She spent the rest of her life in the monastery, praying, fasting, and doing good deeds for others. Then one day, while she was meditating before an image of Christ in the monastery, a miracle happened. Her childhood stigmata on her forehead appeared again. This time it was very painful, as if she was wearing the thorn of Jesus' crown. This stigmata never healed and became both her cross and her blessing, marking her deep union with Jesus. On May 22, 1457, St. Rita died from tuberculosis at the age of 75. After her burial, her body was exhumed, and it was found that her stigmata wounds remained fresh, and her body showed no signs of deterioration. On May 24, 1900, Pope Leo XIII canonized her as a saint. Her uncorrupted body is peacefully resting inside the basilica built for her honor, and it is called the Basilica of St Rita of Cascia in Italy. Today she is venerated as the patron saint of abused wives, mothers, and impossible causes. Her feast day is celebrated every 22nd of May. If you like stories like this, support us, follow, like, and subscribe.